Hello, my name is Phil Lewis. I'm the Executive Director of the Missouri Association of Secondary School Principals. Today is January 18th, 2018. Snow, ice, cold, political turmoil in schools. The climate has not been conducive to getting students safely to school or for completing the business of the state in the state capitol. Admission of guilt, denials, rumors, court cases, appointed board members, withdrawn, reappointed appear to be activities in the circus of politics in Missouri. It makes for interesting reading if you're not directly or indirectly involved in the consequences of the unusual behaviors. For public education in Missouri, it means there is no assurance of a long-range plan or the support of an acting Board of Education. Principals and teachers, you are doing a great job. I know that you're keeping the focus on safety and you are also keeping the focus on student learning. So thank you very much for all the things that you do to keep the focus in the right place for the students that we serve. There's a court case going on about Margie Bandy. We have a link that'll take you to an article that will allow you to see a little bit about what's going on with a possible violation of the Sunshine Law by the State Board of Education. Tune into that link that I provided and you'll get a little bit more information. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch has some quotes in there and some things that have happened already in the court. Tax cut bills. The legislators are busy trying to put together tax cuts for the people of Missouri. It appears the income projected by the legislators last year is already falling short. Senate Bills 611 and 617 intend to reduce even more money into the general fund beginning next year. There are always several projections as to the cost of bills. The writer of the bill usually has a less than severe impact that is projected, and then there are the counter projections. The best we can figure, according to the Missouri Budget Project, a group that's normally pretty close, is the bills would have a devastating effect. Senate Bill 617 would eventually eliminate income tax, and the result would be a $6.6 billion cut per year. So we'll keep you posted on what's going on at the legislature with these tax bills. Missouri Student Survey. There are already some questions that have been raised about the survey that many of you are giving to your students. I provided a link where you can contact Susan Depew. She will give you any kind of answer or provide some opportunities for you to learn more about what's going on with those surveys. Vouchers. As expected, vouchers will once again be a high priority for the legislators this year. Senate Bill 612 by Senator Koenig is asking for a voucher bill that has a $50 million limit. This year's voucher bill is a little bit different in the past because it does not allow for present attendees in private or public schools to receive the credit. However, in 12 years, every student in Missouri will be eligible. It's a dollar for dollar tax credit. So if they give $6,230, which is what the state gives each attendance center, that's a $1 to $1 write-off. So they get to save $6,230 on their taxes. ESSA. Missouri's ESSA plan was signed off on by Betsy DeVos. Missouri's plan is a skinny plan because MSIP 5 and hopefully MSIP 6 really covers about 95% of what we do in Missouri. The ESSA plan is only 5%. The reason that that is the case for Missouri is because many states just go ahead and set up their plans based on what the federal government wants. Missouri's National Honor Society, every year hundreds of Missouri students are treated to leadership training and networking. That's usually held at Tantera, and it will be again. This year's state convention will be held March 6 through 7. Registrations are due in before Tuesday, February 6th. Look for the link that's on our update this week. A few of the things that you might want to be concerned about or keep your mind headed in the right direction, and several of those are our workshops, the Aspiring Principals workshops. We have one in St. Louis, January 31, Kansas City, February 7, Northeast and Central will be here in Columbia. That'll be on February 8th, and Southwest will have one February 21. Also, Spring Conference, Building Your Brand by Telling Your Story, March 25 to 27. We have some great speakers lined up, and I know that you'll want to hear them. So make sure that you get yourself registered for that conference coming up. There's a new law, 2018. At-risk students need to be identified. There has to be a district policy. There is a link that you will find, or at least there is an attachment to the email that you received. Click on that for more information. So there's some on the update, and there is also some on that attachment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a great week last week, and I hope you have an even better week next week. Remember, it really is the principle of the thing.